Okay, this is the 2003 trigonometry O-level question. In the diagram, DA and CA represent two straight roads leading to the highest point on a mountain, which is 200 meters high. Alright, points C and D lie on the same horizontal level, so they are on the ground. The first question says, taking the square root of 20 as 4.47, calculate the length of the road AD. So the first question, we don't have to use trigonometry to solve this. We can use the Pythagoras theorem to solve this. 400 meters and this is 200 meters. We'll have to find the hypotenuse. Okay, so we know the square of two adjacent sides will be equal to the square of the hypotenuse. Alright, so the square of 200 plus the square of 400. So this will be 40,000 and this will be 16,000, 160,000. So that would be equal to the square of x. So if we add, we'll end up in 200,000 to be the square of x. So x will be equal to the square root of 200,000. Okay, then we can split this because this is an entire third. This can be written as 20 times 10,000. Right? 20 times 10,000. Why did I split this as 20 times 10,000? Because they have asked us to use the root of 20, so there might be some use for that. So that is it. Okay, so x would be root 20 into the square root of 10,000 is 100. So 100 times root 20, which is 4.47, and the answer would be 447 meters. That's the length of AD. So we could have used the term AD here itself, or else finally we should write AD is equal to 447 meters. Okay, that's the end of Roman number 1. And Roman number 2, using trigonometric tables and logarithmic tables, calculate the length of the road CA. So I'll have to draw this triangle CAB, that is 20 degrees 32 minutes, the angle BCA, and then we have a known side that is 200 meters. We have to find CA. So this side is the opposite, AB is the opposite of the angle, and the side we are looking for is the hypotenuse. Opposite and hypotenuse, so we know the ratio is sine theta, right? Sine theta. So sine 20 degrees 32 minutes is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. So we need the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is CA. We need CA. So CA would be 200 divided by sine 20 degrees 32 minutes. Okay, let's check sine 20 degrees 32 minutes. So the table of sines, 20 degrees 32 minutes. So this is 20 degrees 30 minutes, 0.3502, and 2, that is 5 in the mean difference column. So finally that's 0.3507, right? So we would have to divide 200 by what was the value? 0.3507. Now this is CA. So they have asked us to use log table also. The reason would be for this division. We'll apply log to both sides. Log CA, that is log 200 over 0.3507, right? So that is log 200 minus log 0.3507, right? Now we know the characteristic and the characteristic of this is bar 1. Right, check the values for the mantisas. So 20 0 and 3507. Log tables. $20 that is 3010 and then we need 3507. Yeah, 3507. That would be 5450 because we'll have to add 9 to this value. It's 5450. 3010 and 5450. 3010 5450. Alright, now we'll have to perform the addition and subtraction. The subtraction. 2.3010 minus 1 plus 0.5450. So that is 3.3010 because this becomes plus 1. 3.3010 minus 0.5450. Okay, so the answer would be let me double check that. Yeah, that is 2.756. Okay, now this is log of CA. We have to find CA, which is the antilog of 2.7560. So now I'll have to find 7560, the antilog. 7560. 75, yeah, we have 7559, that is 570, and we have 1 at 1, so 570 and 1. Okay, CA is 570 and 1, the antilog of 2.7560, so the decimal should be here. CA is 570.1 meters long. Alright, write an advantage that a man gains by riding along CA than along DA. See, DA is just 447 and CA is 570. So CA is longer distance than DA. But the elevation here is higher, right? The elevation is higher. Because of that, the rider, if we ride a bicycle on this path, it will be easier to balance, right? The inclination, due to the inclination. But here, the energy loss will be high. So this would be energy efficient, but this would be less energy efficient. So you can write any answer for this third one which is suitable. So we better mark out the inclination, so we can highlight that. You can say that inclination of the path DA is higher than that of the path CA. So that is advantageous riding through CA.